next? Start masturbating. Okay. Yes. So I told him I didn't do that. Did he stop? I told him. He kept on doing it. I told him he kept on saying that he wants to teach me. I told him no. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it's been a while. I've just been going through stuff and could not record. And while I was going through stuff, I was watching a lot of Netflix documentary series, true crime and all of those things. And I went into a very long rabbit hole. And in watching those, I watched Didi and other ones, but then I found myself very confused, very hurt, very concerned after watching Michael Jackson's documentary. Now, I've heard over the years the stories about Michael and him molesting children, but I have never read the stories that much, read into the stories that much. I've never watched extensive footage about those stories. It was just something that I knew it had been in the news when he was still alive a few years before he passed, but I just didn't know to what extent those allegations were. So now here I am watching Michael Jackson, The Verdict on Netflix. And the things that I'm hearing, they led me to think why and how was he found not guilty of these charges of sexual nature towards children, because I hear people saying that this was the whole thing about him molesting children, him showing children content of adult nature and sleeping in the same bed as them, even though he says it was not sexual. People saying that it was a plot to dethrone him, a plot to break a black man, basically. But with some of the kids speaking out, like the first clip that I shared, and them talking about how he touched him and how he did certain things to him and how he made him watch porn at the age of 13, 12 years old while he was in his 40s. Even if he was still in his 20s, that would still be wrong because that's a minor. So why was that not a wrong thing? Why was that not illegal? Why was that not enough for him to be convicted? Was it because it's a child and the child can't be trusted? So everybody, the jury, the judge, everybody that was involved in all of this, and his family and friends, they came to the conclusion that that child and those kids, they were groomed, or rather they were guided into saying Michael did all those bad things to them when he never did. But then there was also proof that the things that the boys were talking about, that they found, or rather they were shown in Neverland, they were actually there when the police went to go and search. They were actually there, and they were as the boys described them. So my thing is, first of all, just because we are now woke and we're always talking about things that we feel are wrong and make us uncomfortable, it doesn't mean that they didn't happen back then. Because if a grown man would gather children and stay with them in his house and insist on sleeping in the same bed as those children, and also the said children will come out and say, no, he's molesting me, no, he's touching me in a certain way, no, he's showing me content of sexual nature and I'm still a kid, why didn't people come out and say those? Why didn't people come out and support the boys that were coming out to say those things? Why did they need physical evidence? We all know how difficult it is to prove sexual assault, because especially if it is not reported immediately after it happens, there's no way of proving physical evidence. Because I saw online that one of the reasons that he was acquitted, it was because there was no physical evidence that he had done what the boy was saying he had done. So was that enough to say he should not be convicted? Was that enough to say that he could not have done those things, or was it only because he is a celebrity, a big celebrity who's known and loved all over the world? This thing it's bothering me. I'm still going through the episodes. Obviously, I'm on episode 2 now because there's 3 episodes. But man, I just wanted to talk about this while I still have the thoughts in my head, because I found it very unbelievable. I know maybe a lot of people, a lot of you guys know all about this, and you have your opinions, and you know where you stand regarding this matter, whether you feel Michael was targeted because he was a very successful black man, or this whole thing was about race, or you somehow believe that he was guilty of these atrocious things that he was being accused of, even though it was never proven. But for me, this is new. This is sort of like new. This is new news, basically. It's something that I'm sort of learning extensively more now, even though I knew about it back then, and it's actually very troubling for me. And I've also shared a little bit of a few clips from the Netflix series. If you haven't seen, you can continue watching. My thing is, I'll always believe a victim of sexual assault before believing the perpetrator, because I don't want to be that person who doesn't believe someone who says they've been violated only to find that they actually were, especially with men, because men don't always come out and talk about being raped, being sexually assaulted, because it's embarrassing, because society is going to look at them a certain way. But I don't know. At the moment, I'm leaning towards believing the boys that were coming out to say Michael did those things to them. And it is even more weird for me that he loved boy children more, or rather, from what I've seen online and in the documentary, he was always surrounded by more boy children than girls. I don't know what's that about. Obviously, as I said, that I'm still learning about this, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around all of this and how he was acquitted. That, I think that's what bothers me the most, is that he was acquitted so quickly, and till today, most of the jurors that were part of the verdict say they would still acquit Michael of those of those allegations. So if you're interested, watch the next clips and let me know what you think about this, where you stand. Do you believe Michael was innocent? Yes, we want to let him rest in peace, but also if there's unanswered questions that we have, we still have to ask them, especially because the man is still being celebrated till this day. For me, if this whole thing about Michael is really true, he's like almost like Mother Teresa, because Mother Teresa is still celebrated by a lot of people till this day, even though she was doing very bad things to people of color, especially. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. He grabbed you. Where did he grab you at? Private area. He grabbed you in your private area? Where were you at when this happened? In bed? Were you lying in bed, or were you sitting on the bed? Lying in bed. And did you have clothes on or off? On? Yes. Okay. And what did he end up doing? He told me. Because he said, if I knew how to do it, he said, if I do for me, so he said,
Angeles, say, if I said, well, I've invited some of